Hi guys, Enda here from TrendSpotter. We're talking about DGAZ and UGAZ today. Okay, let's dive right in. So this is DGAZ from the 27th of December, which was last Friday. And as you can see here, I'll make it full screen here. As you can see here, as with every stock that we trade with TrendSpotter, the first move out of the gate is right here, and 9:30. That's when the gate opens. The market opens there. And it trends up here and then comes down a bit. So here's your first background. Here's your first reversal here. Okay, so you can see here that the trend meter goes red, and you have your first move here. So let's have a look at what happens. So if your short position is here on DGAZ, it obviously isn't a winner. So what are we talking about? So you're talking about 52 cent, and so basically you get stopped out, really. I'd say break even on that. But stay with it because we'd like to do kind of three backgrounds. So 1, 2, and then we'll see where this third one goes. So you can see here that the third one to 2 together doesn't really happen here until you see them. The entry point is here, but you need 2 together. So again, nothing really happening here. And this is extended, so because it's past the green one, the trend meter is already green from the previous, and an RSI changes. So here's your first kind of real move out of it. So there's a short, and even if you were to take a move in here, you get stopped out again, either at a small loss or break even. So the first real move that happens here is right here. So here's your entry, and here's your move. So that's a $4.65 move with a 16 cent kind of reverse or drawdown on that. So $4.65 using TrendSpotter. And DGAZ and UGAZ trade a little differently than most equities or most stocks, because they get random kind of volume movements during the day, whereas the stocks that we like to trade normally have a pattern that we can identify. But as you can see here, a slow start in the morning, maybe a loss, maybe 2 small losses if you're unlucky, and a nice $4.65 win. And staying on that theme, if you come over here to your second painted trend meter, you go for a long in here, which is, what's that? $5.59 move. So that's $10 of movement in less than an hour. So that's unbelievable. You tell me any other indicator that can do that. $10, so you have a $4.59 and a $5.59 move there. That's the power of TrendSpotter. That's what it does. Okay, and yes, it's a $177 stock, but let's have a look at the inverse of it. Let's have a look. Actually, if you stayed on that, look at the trend. So if you're quite a savvy trader and you get in here, you can be taking partials and going all the way up. There's no real reason to get out anywhere apart from you're just in it so long. Because I've never sat through an $8.42 win, in fairness, but if you have the guts to sit through something like that with your pullbacks in here and rising and all, and you just stay in it, that's more power to you. But this, as you can see with the backgrounds, it makes it easy to know when the stock is surging up versus going down, which you can see here. You could sell out, you could re-enter, you could sell out, you could re-enter. And you can see here, if you only got this move, which was the initial move, so let's look at that again, which is here. This is the more realistic move as far as I'm concerned. If you got that $5.59 move, you're done for the day. But if you wanted to keep going, you see the pullback here. And in there, because it's on such an upward trend, you can see the next move, which is over here on the repaint here. And where's that going? That's going up here. So you can see, you can break it up. That's a $4 move, or worst case scenario, it's a $1.45 move. I mean, these are huge moves, and it's very, very easy to spot, okay? And then keep going into the rest of the day. This is, again, I don't trade like this, but I'm really considering trading DGAZ and UGAZ. I used to trade them before. I used to trade DGAZ mainly, but sometimes the volume candles don't really appear, and it can be vicious, the moves on it, the way it just kind of appears 50 cent up and so on and so on. You kind of have to see it to trade it to understand that, like 300, is that even 300? There's 199 volume in that candle. So like it just moves because it's a 3 times inverse font, so it moves 3 times the normal the movement on the candle. So let's look at a short here. So here's your second painted short, and I mean, look guys, I don't know what to say. There's your move. It's a $12 move. Now, okay, be realistic. You know, if you don't want to do, if you're saying, you know, there's no way you'd get the $12, you can get a $3.48 move. Okay, and there is no, look, it never went against you. Okay, those arrows aren't candles; they're the indicator. So you could just, within 3 minutes, you're up $3.48 after a $5.59 and a $4.59 move, and you could take that again back here. I mean, this is unbelievable. This is unbelievable what TrendSpotter does. Okay, moving on. Let's look at UGAZ. Okay, so UGAZ, as again, you might trade it pre-market. I don't, because my broker doesn't allow me, but you can trade it pre-market. Okay, so you got to pick a time. I don't know what time you'd start trading it pre-market, but my broker doesn't allow me, so I'm going to start at 9:30, which is why I always say 9:30 anyways. And that's when kind of the volume kicks in. Okay, so there's 9:30, and here's your there's your background, and then it changes at 9:37. So let's have a look at the first candle really, which is 9:41. There you can see it painted, and we will look at here the entry, and it goes up. So that's a 71 cent, $70 stock. That's a, what is that, like nearly 1% move on that. So that's nice. Well, 0.93% there it is, I suppose. And then it comes back down, and you're looking for, so as you can see here, the trend meter changes here. Sorry, the reason I'm kind of slow with this is because it's the first time I've seen it. I haven't rehearsed this, so I'm seeing this live with you guys. So you can see the trend meter starts to go red here, but it's because I wouldn't take this because it's halfway through the move, and I've discussed that before in previous videos. So really, then you're looking at over here, but the Psar is underneath it. So that's a kind of a bum move on the red one. But you can see the next one here is the green. So we go green again. And even if you do, okay, if there's a skeptic out there that says, you know, that I'd be cherry picking, let's say you do take it, okay, because this indicator isn't 100% accurate. Nothing is 100% accurate. But if you do take it, our accuracy is about 82, 83%. So let's say you do take it, you go in here and you go, right, I'm taking that because, at the top here, because you want to take everything to see if it works. So yeah, you take it, okay, fine. Take it there, and so that's a 27 cent, and you're out, let's say worst case scenario, you get out on the reverse of the Psar, which is like back here. So you lose 23 cent. Okay, so that's it, you're up. What was that? 79 cent here, and you're out. You're down 23 cents. That's fine. Okay, that's really not that bad. That's not a big loss for a $77 stock. Okay, but then the next move you take is right in here. Okay, so you wait for the trend meter and you wait for the arrows, and up you go. And there is your $2.55. So it doesn't win every single move. You can be, I would normally stick to, like, I would be trading DGAZ instead of UGAZ. And the moves are bigger in DGAZ, I find, and the same with Tesla and all these kind of stocks. The moves are bigger in the larger caps. So for me, when these kind of moves happen here, I'm usually in another stock. So I'm kind of in something that wins. But, excuse me, but you can lose. You will probably lose 17 or 20% of the time, but you will probably win 80% of the time if you follow the rules. And that's decent as far as I'm concerned. An 80% win on large cap is very, very good. So anyways, back to this move. So here we are at 10.21. Take the move. Entry is 76.77, up $2.55, and there's your move up. And again, another move down. So as you can see with TrendSpotter, it just makes it easy. When you see the red background, you know the stock is weak. When you see the red arrows pointing down, you know the stock is weak and you're forming a move. When you see the trend meter paint its move, you get in. So there it is, painted, and you take a $2.91. So a $2.91 win. I'm happy with all those moves. Yes, there was like one or two small, like there, let's say you lost 23 cent there. And in DGAZ, you might have lost once or twice back, where were we? In here. That's fine. I'll definitely take a 23 cent or 25 cent loss if you give me a $4 win. That's 20 times the win. So that's the kind of stats you're dealing with. But don't take my word for it. You know what to do if you want to figure it out. This is what the indicator does. You know the rest. So that, I mean, if I zoom out, you can just keep going. But to me, I don't stay in for when the background changes like that. I'd be well out by then. So for me, like, I wouldn't even take 291. I'd be stopping out around $1.50 and letting some ride, you know. And again, I don't have the patience. I'm not the most patient trader in the world. It's one of my flaws. But what I do like is I do like a system to stick with it, and that's why I like indicators that tell me when to get in, and then when to get out is kind of your own judgment based on your own risk management. So that's basically it. That is UGAZ and DGAZ. I'll be including them in my trading. Well, definitely DGAZ I'm going to include in my trading tomorrow. And yeah, we'll see how it goes, okay? So as always, guys, if you want to get a trial of TrendSpotter, head on over to TradingView, click on my profile link down below, or the actual link to the free trial. You do need a subscription to TradingView. You can use it for free, actually, because of the TrendSpotter indicator that I have. Most of the indicators that you need are built into it. But yeah, click on the link below. You'll get a free trial. You can contact me, comment, and I'll get back to you with whatever you need to get started on it. I want to improve your trading. It certainly improved my trading, and there's lots of people using it that are really liking it. As you can see for yourself, the results are real. And it is a free trial, so you have nothing to lose. But as always, give a like if you like this video, thumbs up, subscribe for more info. And yeah, if you require a trial of TrendSpotter, just click on the link in the description. Talk to you in the next one.